Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys, and welcome back to another Septic Flesh reaction. It looks like a new single came out. I'm surprised none of you guys let me know that they had a new single, but I added it automatically to my watch later, and here we are to check out Hierophant. Hierophant. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly, but I've been enjoying basically every single song I heard from Septic Flesh, some more than the others. I think the Headless Man, that was my favorite one that I've heard. Let's see what the whole new song is about. I haven't jumped into their discography just yet, guys. Just haven't had the chance. But I'm also open-minded to see kind of what this is all about. For those who are new to this channel, I tend to speak my mind 100% and what I like, what I dislike, but I try to do it in a polite manner so that we can have an interesting conversation about the song, about metal, about whatever it is that the topic comes up. With that being said, let's see what we got here with this particular song. Yeah, I really enjoy their symphonic elements. They do it better, I'd say, even than what my favorite band before this was Demo Burger. Seems like some Egyptian themes. What does this remind you of? 80s, late 80s, early 90s movie. Golden Child, straight up. That's what I thought of with Eddie Murphy and Noomsi. I forgot the name of that actor's name. I used to love that movie. For some reason, it just reminded me of with the kid sitting in the praying in that position, and he was in the cage in Golden Child. Anywho, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that symphonic melody that's going on. It's really nice with the main riff. That's the thing about this band. I really had to get used to that feeling of it's not going to have a whole lot of riffs in the song. And sometimes they're really cool. Sometimes, you know, I honestly speaking, sometimes they didn't resonate with me as much as it did with you guys. But the element that's always been there that's really good, that symphonic part that they write, is just real. It just gives this kind of like very like a dark feeling to the music, like a gothic dark feel, and that part I've always liked. And here it's really nice the way, I think it's what, violins, the way they kind of amp up the music. It sounds really, really cool. The main riff is really cool, but I've never been really blown away by this band. I don't know what it is. Maybe I feel like it's lacking something, or like I want something. It's cool and I want to check them out and I want to dive into the band. But there's some of you guys who really speak so highly of this band. I have failed to see that yet. But then again, I've rarely got this feeling where I come away from the albums like, whoa, what did I just hear? Like just so utterly impressed. With the last one really leaving me completely floored was Bellacore's Coherence, and because I'm a big thrash fan, Exodus, last Exodus album. Anywho, let's keep going. This is also the first time I like the singer, the bald one. I actually really like what he's doing here, because usually I kind of poke fun at him a little bit, because I think he really gets into the role that they're playing as musicians here, because they are characters. Like this band, they come out almost like as characters, almost like Nergal with Behemoth and Kiss when they came out in their outfits. They didn't come out as themselves, which can be cool, but sometimes it can be funny, especially in metal. Some bands who have, like, between songs still growl. I tend to find that to be a little bit funny, because at some point in time you want to see the person as a human being, not necessarily as this artist and bigger than life musician. Which, actually, talking to a lot of people via Zoom, doing a bunch of interviews that I've done, that's the one thing I took away, is just you forget, but we're just regular people. There's nothing extra ordinary. Is like, wow, they must be like have a third hand or something. I actually really like his headbang windmill that he's doing. It's really awesome. I was just gonna ask if it was made by Groupa 13, but I guess this answers my question. It's not. It seemed they're very much in their style that they like to do for their music videos, and it looks like the rest of it is just credits. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I thought like this is a solid single. I enjoyed the song from beginning to the end. If my constant criticism that I give of this band, if a bit simple, that's what I think where I like Demo Burger more personally, is Demo Burger does more variations with riffs. They're still on the simpler side. It's this kind of symphonic element going on with their black metal kind of roots that's in this band, that eventually Behemoth kind of adopted as well. I feel maybe he was inspired by SEPTICFLESH or Demo Burger, but it's a bit simplistic for my taste to really be wowed. I'd much rather hear something like what is the last Behemoth album? I forgot the name of it. The Blow Your Trumpets, Gabrielle, that from that album. Like, that album is a perfect mixture of the melodic, atmospheric, and just like heavy death metal, black metal music. Where here it leans so heavy on the symphonic elements that I think the riffs sometimes are more simplified. Even like the drummer, you can tell how good he is, but he's almost like reserving his fuel for something next that's gonna come up. And I would love to hear just more slight, not even a lot, just slight more variation in the riffs, personally. That's how kind of I come away with it. But at the same time, I could also see why certain people really just resonate with his band. It makes sense to me. I don't have to stretch the imagination to understand why somebody likes this so much. Anywho, guys, let me know kind of your feeling on this band, on this song. Perhaps where am I getting things wrong? Is it just the singles that they released that are like that? Or is just generally their style that there's a focus, big focus on symphony, and the other instruments are almost secondary to the music? Anywho, guys, make sure to enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe out there, especially with everything going on in the world, and keep it metal.